I think it's important to just put a hard underline under the pricing models that you're talking about, because in some ways, I think that our pricing models and our business model is just as revolutionary as the software that we're talking about. Because, yes, we offer the subscription models that everybody, a lot of companies are used to, but yeah, that offering a single use for review and approve is, I think, as far as I know, is unheard of in this space. Offering custom bespoke options as well, if that is what a customer needs, being able to get that. Um, that approach to me seems to capture a bigger conversation that I haven't seen happening in the industry, which is addressing the fact that one size fits all pricing does not work for global post production.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you talk about the price points that folks in other continents are used to, the fact that it would be just really unheard of for them to commit to, let's say, a 12-month contract, let alone a 1-month contract at the current pricing. Right. The post-production's done globally. Remote tools are inherently global. So when we built the company, it was obvious that it had to accommodate not only North American standards that we're used to, but global standards. And so with that comes lower price points on a single-use basis that enables folks to use the tool in unique ways that they might never have used before. And we talk about democratization a lot in our halls. And there's something in particular that I'm excited about with the long-term vision for Remoto, which is, we are 5 years or whatever it is into the post-pandemic environment. We haven't really grappled with the fact that this is the new norm, not just to get through today or this month, but people are building their careers through remote work. And so that young-ish or truly young post-production person needs to come up and learn their craft, working over the shoulder with colleagues who might not be literally over their shoulder, right? Not in the same
Mhm.
studio. So to have a tool that allows you to jump on and jump off quickly, low cost, to work through something in a synchronous way, that is part and parcel of what's going to make remote workflow viable for the industry as people develop skills and need little bits of coaching here and there. That we're very excited about that peer-to-peer part. The enterprise part is, it, as you said, is sort of a given. We have those tools. We have to offer metered use. We
Mhm.
have enterprise tools so that you can onboard or offboard dozens of users at a time. That you can schedule session. You can have an operations person who just handles scheduling versus a technical person who's running a session. Those are sort of, what is that called? Penny ante stakes or table
Mhm.
stakes that we had to have. But no, it's in that other part of the business, the customization, the bespoke. And lastly, I just want to append on to this. You can't have a per use tool unless it's easy to use, unless it's quick, right? Because if
Right.
you say, oh, you want to use it one time, no problem. We'll schedule a sales engineer to meet with you in 4 days, and that person will be assigned to you for the next month as you learn. That's completely incongruous with what we're doing, right? Everything about using Remoto is intuitive. There are resources online, videos online, a help center. Yes, you can also call us for support. But if you need a session to start in 10 minutes, you download the application. It needs to be able to be usable in 10 minutes. And that's the way we've engineered it. So the whole ethos of the company is around that sort of democratized use in lots of different places.
I think one of the things that I find so exciting about Remoto and our approach is the fact that we focus so much on unaddressed and underserved markets and creatives. And another thing that I really love is we seem to have a philosophy to our engineering and to our software and our product development, which is do it the right way first, which is pretty exciting. And I could see a lot of potential for that in directions beyond the kind of collaboration we're doing with Remoto Playback.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, doing it the right way for doing it the right way takes time. It takes resources.
Yeah.
We are not the first to market with the solution because we've taken our time to make sure it's done right. But we didn't just take our time because we want Remoto Playback to be a great product. I'm convinced that it is a great product and we did a good job, but we also have been busy building a foundation, a platform, an infrastructure, a set of technologies that Playback lives off of, or is almost like the foundation of a building, and Playback is the first floor. there are other products to come. In fact, we hope before the end of this calendar year, but if not before the end of this calendar year, then certainly by the first quarter of next year, to have a product that's focused on an ADR and voiceover use case. There are others that follow that, right? As I talked about, the whole vision of a young person going through post, they're not just doing review sessions, right? They're collaborating, and there's lots of different workflows in post that we are building tools that allow for that remote use to be as close to the studio environment as possible.
Exciting stuff.